Hi, friends. Do you remember when I told you guys that I collect really weird things? I meant it. So I have this infatuation with Starbucks coffee mugs, not the cups, the mugs, and they're across the globe collection in the Been There series. I have a grip. So every single state in the US has one. Every state has a cup, and every big city within each state also has a cup. So I found this really cool display rack that I told my husband I wanted him to build for me when we get our forever home. He's like, build? I said, yes. Build, not buy, build. So if CDCR is offering a woodshop class, you better fucking take it. So there are a few places that I'm missing, like Kansas, Utah, Seattle, Arizona, Virginia, Maryland, Nashville, Oregon, Portland, Disneyland, California Adventure, NOLA. I think these are so cool. I think it's going to be really cool when I get older and I'm sitting on my patio or in my living room sipping coffee out of one of my travel mugs and reminiscing about the time I went here or there. Remember that one time I went to Portland and tried to steal somebody's boat? How about that one time I took my mom to a dispensary in Seattle and I gave her so much edibles I thought I paralyzed her? We drove over to another part of Washington and left her in the car while we went on a hike, and when I came back I thought she didn't make it. One time I went to Virginia and DC and I just Ubered over to Maryland to say I did. Or how about that one time you got super hammered in New York and you left your daughter in the Uber? When you finally made it inside, you took the only elevator key and went to your room, and then you forced your daughter on her knees to walk up 27 flights of stairs? Or how about when you took your 91-year-old grandma on a fucking speedboat in Lake Tahoe, and the guy's like, is she gonna be okay? And I said, hell yeah, boats and hoes. How about the one time you got super hammered in Kansas at your brother's graduation, and you tried to ride the police horse, and then the next morning, nobody knew where you were at? Or how about the one time you went fishing with your uncle and your son in Utah, and when your son fell in the lake, you didn't jump in to save him because you had just got your hair braided? Or how about the one time you decided to drive from California all the way to Chicago right after Melissa passed away? I will never forget that drive. Remember Nebraska? Me neither. Boring. Skiing in Minnesota? Washington, D.C.? Top 3 cities. Being with my grandma while she experienced the Las Vegas lights for the very first time? Never forget it. Virginia? Been there. Indianapolis? Been there. Louisiana Bayou? Been there. Colorado? Been there, bitch. Texas? Reckon I've been there too. I don't know. I feel like this is one of my coolest collections.